Hello everyone, I am Mandeep Singh, your SST teacher. I hope you all are safe and fine. In the last video, we discussed majoritism in Sri Lanka and Belgium. We discussed why power sharing is important and what are its significances. Now we will study why power sharing is desirable. Power sharing is desirable into two fronts. One is prudential reason, another is moral reason. First, we will discuss prudential reason. Prudential reason, it is dividing equal powers in two parties or communities as in the case of Belgium. It reduces the chance of conflict between various social groups. Therefore, power sharing is good way to ensure political stability. Power sharing will give better outcomes. This was prudential reason. Next is moral reason. It is a moral duty of democratic country to share its powers in various social groups. Power sharing is the very spirit of democracy. Mean it is the basic spirit of democracy. If we are a democratic country, we have to share the powers. People have a right to be consulted on how they have to be governed means government should consult the people about their demands when their ideas and demands are incorporated. That is real sense of power sharing. To some, moral reasons of power sharing emphasizes the very act of power sharing as valuable, means if we share powers, it has aesthetic value in a democratic country. I hope you are clear with basic outlines of why power sharing is desirable. Next topic and last topic of this chapter is forms of power sharing. In this topic, we will study various forms of power sharing and how the powers are shared in different communities, changing notions regarding power sharing over a period of time or emergence of democracy. In earlier times, government at center level keep all the powers in their hand, but with the period of time and democratic countries start to think that if they do not share power at different levels, they would not be able to handle the diversities and democracy would not work. So all the democratic countries start accepting power sharing. Now we will discuss various forms in which power sharing is practiced. Some of the common arrangements of power sharing are, we will discuss four forms of power sharing. We will discuss different forms one by one. First, power sharing among different organs of government. Different organs are first legislature, second executive, third judiciary. Legislature means who make the law, example parliament. Executive who execute the law, example prime minister. Judiciary are courts, are respected judges. These all are three organs at central level, means power is shared at only one level. It is known as horizontal distribution of power. From this system of checks and balances developed to keep a check on them, a system is made, that is judiciary. Each organ checks the other. This arrangement is called system of checks and balances. Second is power sharing among different levels of government. It is vertical distribution of power, center to state, state to local government. Center power divides power with state government and state government divides power with local government. This system of power sharing is known as federal division of power sharing. It is called federalism. Next is power sharing among different social groups. The sharing of power between various religious and linguistic groups, as we discussed in the case of Sri Lanka and Belgium. So, in this, power is shared between various social groups. Now, how the powers are shared? Reserved constituencies in state assemblies and parliament of our country means to empower the scheduled tribes and castes. Seats have been reserved in our parliament, state assemblies, universities, government jobs, and so on. Community government made in Belgium is good example of this power sharing. Fourth, power sharing among different political parties, pressure groups, and movements means dividing of powers between different groups, political parties, pressure groups, and movements. First, understand this. Represent different ideologies and social groups. Every social group, political parties, and pressure groups have different ideologies. It can be industrialist, trade union, or press union. When we share powers between them, then we have collection of ideas. Coalition government is an example of this. Coalition government we have already discussed earlier in ninth class. Interest groups influence decision making, means the government will take care of ideologies and demands of different social and pressure groups. This was all about different forms of power sharing. I hope you are clear with this topic. Queries we will discuss in class. Stay home, stay safe. Thank you.